morning, Maggie.
Merry Christmas, baby.
I wish.
Reindeer's coming out to play.
Morning. I am here at the other site. I don't like it. It's very small. That's it. Like I was saying yesterday, it's like one of those like walk up to the window type things. I was thinking maybe it was a drive-through, but no. I know they have those in Ohio, but I don't think I've ever seen one in Indiana. They really should do that. I mean, I would take advantage of that. Do they have those in other states, or is it just Ohio? It took a lot of yelling on the phone and some tears. I've been crying, but I made it. I don't think I said yesterday that the reason I don't work over here is because since I have, you know, started coming out of my anxiety phase of my life, I have not come to this side of town by myself. And also it's not like, this isn't like a heavy part of the town, you know what I'm saying? Like there's not a lot of buildings and stuff. So it feels unsafe over here, anxiety wise. Not like unsafe like people wise, just like the way that my anxiety works, this is an unsafe place for me. There's not like, I don't have like a safe place over here or anything like that. So had a couple of panic attacks on the way over. I had Coda on the phone. He was trying to go to the gym, poor guy. But I was like yelling, I was crying, trying to fight through these panic attacks, but I did it. With God's help and with Coda's help, I did it. I'm about to cry again just because I'm so freaking proud of myself. But I made it, and I'm here. Not so sure I could do it again. At least not right now, but you know, I did it. Anyway, we're gonna stop getting emotional. I got myself a Java Monster. Don't have hot coffee this morning. I might have a customer, so I might have to get off here. So I'm still feeling like, you know, nervous. It's still dark outside. My anxiety is worse at night. Or, well, you know, when it's dark outside. It's not night right now. It's, what time is it anyway? 6:40. So I've been here 25 minutes, something like that. Still feeling, you know, a lot of anxiety, but I'm grounding myself. I got Vlogmas going. I got my Java Monster. I brought a Coke too. I haven't had Diet Coke in a minute. Thought I might try it again because I've been going to the gym and stuff. I need to cut a little bit of sugar out of my system. But I think I may have mentioned it yesterday. I meant to talk about it, but don't remember if I did. I'm thinking that maybe, so my doctor wants to send me for like blood work to see like what all of my levels are like and stuff like that. But the place she wanted to send me to, they've been like down, like their machine is down that tests the blood. So it's like a free clinic or something like that. She wants to send me there because she really likes the people there and stuff. But yeah, their blood testing machine has been down. It was supposed to get up and running in November, but I don't see her again until January. So I'll get my blood tested then, but I'm expecting maybe to find out that I make high amounts of insulin or something like that, because I consume a lot of sugar, like a lot. And my weight doesn't really fluctuate with the amount of sugar that I'm taking in. But I'll notice like when I'm not getting enough sugar, which is an excess amount, I'll feel terrible. I will have like headaches. I'll feel like no energy. My whole body will hurt. Like I just don't feel well at all when I don't have enough sugar. So like this Java, like I feel like for a normal person, they could go all day with like just having like maybe sugary coffee and like a candy bar or something, and like they'll be fine. But for me, like I have to have quite a bit. I drink sweet tea, I drink coffee all day. I have at least like one sweet thing a day. Plus I use nicotine pouches. I've cut down my smoking a lot. I'm trying to quit smoking. My nicotine pouches actually have sweetener in them. So, plus Mountain Dew. I drink a lot of Mountain Dew as well. So I actually consume quite a bit of sugar throughout the day. But like I said, my weight doesn't really fluctuate. My weight only fluctuates whenever I implement exercise. If I put exercise in, it'll go down. Or if like, so I gained a lot of weight after I had that big panic attack that got me stuck in the house. Because before then I was working in a factory as a quality manager. So I was like walking around all over the plant, back and forth, you know, all day long. So after that, I was down to almost no like exercise whatsoever. So I gained weight after that, but then it evened out, you know. So I require a lot of sugar for my body to feel okay. So I'm expecting, that was a really long spiel, I guess. I'm just nervous and I'm talking, you guys. I'm just talking to try to not feel panic. So I'm expecting to find out that perhaps I make a lot of insulin. I'm also expecting maybe to find out that there's something wrong with my thyroid, because it can be pretty difficult for me to lose weight. If I switch to pure water, I'll lose weight quickly. When I say pure water, I mean like if I take out all of my sugary drinks except for coffee, I will drop weight very quickly, and it's a lot of weight. I hold on to water a lot. But after that, it'll pretty much plateau no matter what I'm doing. So I'm very interested to get the blood test to find out what all, you know, is going on with all of my levels. Plus I found out from that spa, that that open house that we went to, that there's actually quite a few people that have testosterone deficiencies. So I may even also find out that I have low testosterone levels. I don't know. I can't wait to get that done. I really don't like needles. I really don't like getting my blood drawn. I mean, I'm okay with getting my blood drawn, but every time I get my blood drawn, they put something back in. I think it's saline or something like that. After they take the blood out, they'll put something in. And I don't know what it is about that, but when they put that in me, oh my gosh, it makes me about pass out. The last time I told them to not do it, and they didn't do it, of course. They didn't put the saline in because I told them not to. I don't think it's really a necessary thing. Maybe it helps with like coagulation or something. I don't really know. I don't know what the saline does, but for some reason, when they put that stuff in me, it makes me about pass out. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. And I'm hoping that the doctors over there at the free clinic are gonna be the same way. Like they're not gonna put that saline in me if I don't want it. One of the other things that makes my anxiety so bad is that this place is surrounded by windows. Like, there's not really a place for me to just like be without windows. I just don't want to see the outside. But, okay, saying that, I'm actually kind of glad, because I need this. Like, I need to be in a place that makes me uncomfortable, because I'm not going to grow if I'm not uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad. I'm glad that God is testing me today. It really sucks the circumstances as to why I'm being tested, because that one girl's very, very sick. I need to say some prayers for her, because wow, she's got a lot of issues going on, and she's so young too. She's like, I think she's maybe approaching 40. I think she's in like her mid 30s, and she's got so much going on. If you happen to watch Vlogmas, I'm praying for you, girl. So I am gonna turn Vlogmas on. I am gonna get my crochet out. I think what I really want to work on is that shawl, and I think I'm gonna give that to myself for about 20 minutes, or maybe a couple rows, whatever comes first. And then I'll switch over to granny squares. But right now I just need something that's gonna make me feel good, you know? I want to have a good experience over here, so I'm gonna skip out on those granny squares for the first 20 minutes, half hour or so. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks for letting me go on a spiel about my anxiety and possible blood level stuff. And I hope Cuda doesn't open his Advent without me. He's off today, so he's just at home. He'll probably clean. He doesn't like sitting. He likes sitting after he's done a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't like just sitting all day. He likes to do like a bunch of work and then sit. So I'm expecting to like go home to like an immaculate house, him cleaning and dancing with his headphones in. He's so cute. I can't get over it. I also need to put a list together today for the family Christmas dinner this year. That's in a couple weeks. It'll be on Christmas Day, so oh my gosh, we've only got a couple weeks till Christmas Day, you guys. I need to stop talking. I'm talking too much. I'm just rambling now.
Kindness yet for days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne.
Where'd you get that shovel?
Inside?
You got it inside?
It did.
I ain't never seen that shovel before.
It did.
Where'd you get that?
At Walmart.
At Walmart. Who got it?
You.
Me? No, Mamaw got that for you.
No.
I see that. Michael, baby. It is much later in the day, and I took a nap when I got home from work. I found out that I am working 8 hours again tomorrow, 12:30 to close, and then I'm also working 12:30 to close on Friday. So probably, look how dark under my eyes
Gain
is.
2 power for each binding contract in your realm. Which I don't have anything.
What is it?
Gain 2 power for each binding contract in your realm.
Okay.
Which I don't.
Elizabeth is over. Me, her, and Coda are playing the Villainous game that we gave her for her birthday. And we also went to Chinese, which was really good.
It was alright.
Too good.
It was alright.
I'm so stuffed. Still, it's been like 4 hours since we went. So we're just having tea, and we're playing Villainous, which is really fun, by the way. Recommend. I'm in quite a predicament right now.
It's so funny.
It's so bad. I wonder if I can, like, explain to them.
Nah.
Let me see. Okay, so we each have a map here.
These are our objectives.
Yeah, we each, so Coda's Ursula, Elizabeth is Maleficent, and then I am Captain Hook. We each have our own map and our own objectives to do before the other ones complete their objectives. So the heroes up top, you see we have these 4 actions that we can do on our turn. Every turn, we have to move our villain to a new location on our map. One of mine is currently locked. I can't use it yet. And we can perform one of these actions each. Like, we can do all 4 actions, but only once each. So right now, this says, if I move to this location where TikTok is, Captain Hook must immediately discard his hand. And you don't get to draw cards until the end of your turn. So if I move there, I have to discard my entire hand, basically forfeit my entire turn. So that location is basically locked for me too, and it gives me the most tokens. Thanks, Coda. And the only way to get rid of it is to have allies down here that total 5 power. So I have to try to go back and forth between these pieces, and only this action can vanquish a hero. So I have to get an action card over here that will vanquish him, right? Or can I vanquish him from here?
I think you have to be, you can only perform that action, but you can perform that action anywhere, but you have to be in that
You have
square.
to be here.
in
Okay,
order-
so technically I don't even have to land there in order to get rid of him.
But you have to be there to be able to place cards. Or no, you don't even have to
Nope.
be there to place cards there.
But that square is basically off limits, so I'm only getting 1 power token at a time because
And some of these
The
take 3 or
heroes-
4 tokens to play.
the heroes cover up these top 2 tokens, so those are off limits. So these ones, so my 1 token here that I get every round is covered up, so I don't get that whenever I land here. And you have to have the tokens in order to activate the cards. Like this one is a token cost of 3. So this is a pretty challenging game, actually. It's really fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it. What about you, Coda? You liking it?
Yep.
Coda's having a hard time over there. He had a rough start
With
because,
his giant pile of tokens,
Yeah.
he's having a really rough day.
well, he's only got a big pile of tokens because he keeps drawing cards that he can't use.
and yet he's still doing better than us.
Yeah,
Michael.
well, that's because we haven't done, whenever you land here and you can use this fate thing, that's when you can try to place heroes on other people's maps to stop them. Like Elizabeth has 2 heroes over there that's stopping her 2 locations. So it's fun. I really recommend picking up this game.
Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming
Winner,
out.
winner, chicken dinner! Did you have fun, Elizabeth?
I did, even though I'm tired and grouchy now because I have to be up at 5 a.m.
She says she let me win.
I did.
Mm-hmm. Maggie's upset. She's in her kennel.
Oh, big baby.
Well, if you didn't use the bathroom on the floor, you could come out for the night. But we are going to bed. It is now 11:30. That was a 2-hour game. Yeah, we all have to work tomorrow early too. Elizabeth has to get up at 5. We got to get up at 5.
Oh, I didn't know you guys had to get to 5 also.
Yep.
Why did we do this to us?
I know it. I know it. I'm going to Crystal's studio tomorrow morning. Coda works at 7. My sister's coming over to knit tomorrow.
We're not gonna
Maggie's
talk,
upset.
We're not going to talk about any funkiness stuff
What funkiness?
with her.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's beautiful. It's perfect. It's radiant.
It's Villainous.
It's rustic.
She's talking about her scarf, which you guys will get to see tomorrow. You better be nice about her mistakes, okay?
It's okay.
This is only her second knit project.
Except for the fact that my first knit project was perfect.
But it was all garter stitch.
But my edges were beautiful, and I
Brittany's
lost-
doing make ones, yarn overs, knit two togethers.
Okay, we're gonna talk about my projects in order, sir. I went from that to the Thunderhead beanie to
Cables.
then a yarn over hat for my sister. You remember that lace pattern that I did? That was my third
Her
project.
Thunderhead beanie wasn't that great.
It was beautiful.
It was all
You
right.
told me it was beautiful.
Yeah, I did tell you that, didn't I?
Fucking liar.
Ah, just kidding.
He gives me a complex. He
Okay,
builds me
okay.
up and then breaks me down.
We're going to bed. Say goodnight. Say goodnight, Kevin. Good night, y'all. See you in the morning for some coffee.